Sorry about that. I unexpectedly ended the recording. So what I was saying was I want to talk about um, the changes I'm making to the homework. Okay. So I went to La Lima and I'm just going to the publisher site. So waiting for it. Okay. So the thing that was frustrating me about the um, homework assignments were um, and I made them, so it's hard for when I say frustrated. I've actually got only myself um, to blame about it. But um, what was frustrating me was the fact that it wasn't allowing you all to do things multiple times. Um, like it was limiting your number of attempts, and it ended up, I think, causing more frustration, just by some of the emails I was getting, more frustration than it was being useful, and that's obviously not my intent. Homework is supposed to be encouraging, not discouraging, to learning the material. Exams are hard enough, right? You don't need a homework assignment to be, kicking your butt too. So I decided to redo the homeworks. Now, some of you I know have already done some of the homeworks. It looks like most people have only gone as far as chapter 9, so 1, 2, 3, and 9. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to disable the existing homeworks for 4, from chapter 4 all the way to the end. And then if you want to work through if you did the homeworks already for chapters 1, 2, 3, and 9, like the existing homework, um, I'll create something where there's some extra credit. Now, it's always great to learn material, and I'm not going to discourage you from doing it. But just like any extra credit, do it after you've done the required things. Don't do it, before doing the required things. So, and I obviously don't want to make a change that I make harm anyone, especially those of you who've gone all the way up through chapter 9, let's say, and have spent like 10 hours doing it. And then Chiding comes around and just says, you know, I'm just going to change it. I don't respect the time you put into it. So I want to respect that time, and there'll be some extra credit. And, at least your effort will have been for something. But I've actually chosen some homework questions that I think will be more effective and useful for you doing well on the exam. So let's talk about how you're going to see this. So in chapter 1, you would still do your homework. Now, right now, I need to change this, and I'm not exactly sure how to change it. Right now, it's got this, like, do your homework, and it says, like, homework, chapter 1, counts to your grades. That's the one that all of you have been doing. Okay. But again, the problem is that it's not allowing people to do things more than 3 times. And sometimes that's just what's needed. And this is a rather simple chapter, and we still have a pretty good score. Um, But I actually see nothing wrong with in homeworks. If people are getting 100% because they keep doing things, I've got no problem with that. So I made a new kind of homework. That's right here. Um, I think many of you are going to find this a little bit more useful to understanding the material, and that it'll especially prepare you for the test better. Um, and I think what it will, I think what it will do um, is just make you more effective within the course. So I'm not exactly sure. I haven't figured out yet how technologically, how to make it appear, this one appear that's just extra credit, and this one appear that it's the required one to do for your grade. But I'm sure I'll figure that out by um, Wednesday night, in about 24 hours from now. Um, I'll figure that out. But I just want to make this video just to sort of announce the change I'm going to make for the homeworks. Um, and then just be prepared that within the next kind of 24 hours here, I'm just going to reconfigure this so that the homework assignments look different. Again, if you've already done some of the work on the homeworks as they existed already, I'm going to try to make it so that not everything is lost, so that there is some extra credit component to it. Um, so I'm sorry for making this change, um, but it's actually a change where I'm responding to, I think, what some of the frustration some of you had about the homework assignments. All I can say is, dude, no one's perfect. I don't think I had a very good homework assignment there, and I think it was just causing more problems than I wanted it to. So I'm sorry that it might be causing some of you some more work, but hey, you should have learned something too, even in the other stuff, even if it was frustrating. Um, I'm not trying to make light of your time in that you spent on it, but um, I'm just I just want you to know I'm trying to make this change to actually make the course better, and making things better sometimes you there's a little bit more extra work or cost involved, and um sorry. Okay. um I'm gonna um post this in the announcement then, and try to explain some of the change.